Tuesday, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington football team.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they get after them early.
Now rip it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. His 3rd rushing year, his Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives.
Statement drives, I think what they're saying.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Washington going to retake the field for drive number.
First drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you get. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too. Complete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage.
It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And possession will switch. Drive underway. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Rodgers going to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're
now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On first down, Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good. And the lead moves to 10-0.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Rip and throw there taken in by Smith.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35 on 2nd down, Rippin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Rippin to pass. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Rippon looks to throw it again.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rippon. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Rippon. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Rippon. It's caught. Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. They'll find Clark open right side. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. On 2nd down now, it's Green. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Rippon's throw taken in by Moss.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Rippon on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, and he fires one incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. For Clark again, and this time he's got him. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They will throw on 3rd down with Rippon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now Rippon on 1st and 10. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Rippon. He's got it complete to Clark. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They hand it off to Portis. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's
He's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw is Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 27, Rippon got his man complete over the middle. It's Clark. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. There's Clark. He's got him again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Looking to throw on 1st down is Rippon. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Off play action, it's Rippon. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Down under 2 minutes to go. in this football game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now rip it. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bates. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And incomplete on the deep ball. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 22. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal. And the
Tonight, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense.
And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. To Barkley on the check down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Again, it's Kaepernick. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
2nd down and 3.
Four yards the pickup, 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 131 yards, and also the score.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll drop to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Jalen Phillips able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down. And you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Kaepernick.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Saquon Barkley. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Kaepernick going to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. They'll look to throw.
And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Buying time to his left.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now Kaepernick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return will stop right around the 25. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From midfield, here's Kaepernick. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Steps away to his left. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Colin Kaepernick, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, his second sack of the night.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Finding room at the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 1. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off near the 42. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Waddle now to return it.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the 1st down.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
To throw is Kaepernick.
over the middle and complete to Waddle. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Throwing now is Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Waddle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Kaepernick. Now a short one to Gesicki.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Kaepernick. His throw caught right around the 6. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. Not alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5. Back to throw again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On first down, Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Under pressure, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Two 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's the former Patriot, Devin McCourty. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. In his own end zone, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll try and run the option.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd and 8.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's caught. Touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bulldogs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they
today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Here's Mecole Hardman. 30 to 27. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Shoves him away. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game, without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Danico Autry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Bullet good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. On first down, Mahomes.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Mahomes firing complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. Now Mahomes.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 24. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.